every day. That's my theme song.
Thank you. Yeah, I listened to it on YouTube.
Yeah, we were live already. We're the fighters. Yes. Future in great health today. Every day, responsible self. We're the fighters. Well, good morning and welcome to My Help My Mississippi right here on WMPR 90.1, where we're going to be giving you some great helpful information that you can grab on the run. You are tuned in to the number one show on the radio. And we're here to make sure that we can make a difference in your life for the rest of your life. Because you know what? Food is important. And I don't care where you are, what you're going through, we know food can make a difference. The power of the plate can help the body feel great. The power of food can affect your mood. I want you to know, like I always start out, that high blood pressure is not mandatory. Is that all right? But action is required. Type 2 diabetes is not mandatory. You don't have to have it because mom and them did. But action is required. I'm a living witness of that, okay? And high cholesterol, we don't have to have it. It is not mandatory, but action is required. And we want to share with you some ideas of how you can change your life. And so I'm so proud today, and I want to welcome each and every one of you to My Help, My Mississippi, the fighters, where we are fighting for our health. You know why we're fighting for our health? Because our darn health is worth fighting for. Yes, it is. So welcome everyone. Today we have a special guest joining us. She's Chastity Carter, who is currently running for Miss Black Central Mississippi. Man, what makes her journey so inspiring is that her platform focuses on healthy eating, wellness, and encouraging other communities to make healthier choices for a better future. Chastity also has a beautiful connection to food through her grandma. Hear me, grandma? Who taught her how to prepare several family recipes that help shape her love for cooking and healthy living. Today, we'll talk about her journey, her passion for wellness, family tradition, and how she uses her voice to inspire others. Chastity, thank you for being a part of the show today, girl.
Thank you for having me here.
We are so excited. You know, when people care about their health, man, it just inspires me because I want to run into and meet everybody because in this day and time, we need to be focusing on our health. With the economy, with the way the world is, there's something that we can control, and that's our health. Right. And we need to be focused on. Will you introduce our people? Uh, Introduce yourself to our great audience and tell them a little bit about you and this journey that you're on for Miss Black Central Mississippi.
Thank you for that. Thank you for having me here today. So, my name is Chastity Carter. I'm an instructional designer uh, for corporate insurance, but I also have a design studio where I'm the creative director of thechastity.com. I'm also a part of the Byron Mayoral Health Council and now a producer for Women for Progress. And I am also Miss Black Central Mississippi, and I'll be competing for the title of Miss Black Mississippi this fall. And my platform is actually generational health. And I'm here today because I think we have some alignment in the fact that, well, I'm plant-based. I haven't had meat since 2018.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm all about healthy living. Super important. I mean, what do you have if you don't have your health? That's the frame of reference through which you view life. So it's so important.
So you currently hold the title of Miss Black Central Mississippi, just to be clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my local title. I'm Miss Black Central Mississippi.
Okay, so I want to make sure I got that right. And so we are running for
Miss Black Mississippi.
Miss Black Mississippi. And then after we get Miss Black Mississippi, we're going.
Miss Black USA.
And after we get Miss Black USA, we go to see.
I guess I'll go for Miss America or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or maybe I'll do a fitness competition.
Yes.
We'll see.
Just keep going because of your platform. I think that it's a need for young Black Americans to hear and to see that it's okay to focus on your health, okay? Because our people are they're getting sicker, younger and younger, and they're dying earlier and earlier. And we hear people with high blood pressure that's 14 now. That's totally ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I want to bring that to the forefront and let's do something about it. But what inspired you to become, first of all, Miss Black Central Mississippi, and how was healthy eating important to you?
Absolutely. So, community service and advocacy has already been a really big part of my life. And I think that's the most important thing that drew me to pageantry is because it does provide a platform to get those messages out. And your other question was, why is healthy eating important?
Yes.
I think quality of life is so important.
Yeah.
And similar to what you're saying, just growing up here, we love good food.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We love good food, but then seeing the effect that food has had, just growing up on the people around me and thinking, I guess just the way God made me, this affects us in a negative way if we don't manage it.
Right.
So what can I do about that?
Yeah.
That's immediately where my mind goes. How can I do something different for the next generation?
Wow.
And for myself.
Sure, but when it's bigger than yourself, that makes it even more important because it's not just about us. When we figure out something, it ain't just for us to keep it, right?
Yeah.
But for us to use it to help others to go to that next level too. So I really appreciate you saying that, Chastity. And that being said, we want to know how we can support you to go to the next level and then to the next level, because I want you to be representing us for a long time, right?
I do my
With this
best.
message, okay? So, how can people reach out to you? And if you have a fundraiser coming up, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so my website is thechastity.com. Chastity is spelled Chassidy. D is in David. And there you can find at the very top of the page, there's a donation button. If you click that, it will take you to the different ways that someone could contribute, or if you would like to collaborate with me. Sponsors can also, have design services in exchange for sponsorship as well, if that's what you're interested in. And then also I have a fundraiser coming up tomorrow. You can eat anytime at Good Eatin' in Byram. And that's at 5750 I-55 South, Frontage Road, Byram, Mississippi, 39272. You can eat there anytime on Friday, this Friday or next Friday. But I hope you'll come this Friday. And I'll be there greeting folks from 5 to 7 p.m. A lot of people, what they do is order online. So you get 10% off your first online order, which is really cool. They offer that all the time. So I hope that I'll see some folks there.
I will definitely make sure that I can come there. That's Good Eating, and we're gonna announce it again later if you missed it, guys, and all of our contact information, because we definitely want to be supportive. So it's Good Eating at 5750 I-55 Frontage Road, Suite 100, Byram, Mississippi. Right? Yes, between the hours of 11 a.m.
They're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay. Good. And you're going to be there greeting all of us at what time?
Between 5 and 7.
Between 5 and 7, guys. So when you get off work, come on by. That is so cool. I know your grandmom has inspired you to do a lot of things, but tell me, what are some of the recipes that she has taught you, and how has it helped?
Oh
change
my
your life?
gosh. Okay, so soul food in general, I would say though, pretty decent at some greens
Uh-huh.
because she showed me how to make those. I think the last time I made those, I had picked some fresh cabbage out of my grandpa's garden, and they were actually still green. They hadn't like turned into like the cabbage shape.
Yes.
But I was told you can cook them like that, so I prepared them like greens, and they tasted better than greens, shockingly.
Yeah.
But anywho, so collard greens, I would say some homemade cornbread, candy yams,
Mm.
um, you name it, banana pudding.
Come on, grandma.
Yes.
That's some teaching right there now.
Absolutely. I'm always calling her, Granny, I'm trying to make this. And of course, I try to make a healthier version of it.
Sure.
But she's all on board for that as well. She'll cook me some vegetarian dressing and collard greens. She had that just on Mother's Day. So
Wow.
yeah, that was amazing.
That is awesome. So let's just let you know we can have the good food, right? And it can be good for us too, right?
Mhm.
Because I know we always talk about soul food, but is it really good for us? Because I love good tasting food, but it just has to be good for my body. If it's not good for my body, it's non negotiable. You see, I got liver, lungs, and kidneys that they look up to me, they respect me, and I can't disappoint them.
Mhm.
So what your grandma is doing, you might have to taste some of that now. Can you can you do it as good as she does?
No, of course not. I'm working on it though.
We're working on it.
It's still good,
It's still good.
but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
she
not
had
Granny's.
fair enough. She had more experience, much more experience in preparing that, right? So that's all good though. But just to be able to learn from our grandparents, and but you know the beautiful thing about it is for our grandparents to still be here because
Yeah.
with the way things have gone, Chastity, with like my mom died at 58, she's not able to enjoy the grands or the great grand.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I mean, people have died really early in my life. My sister died at 54, another one died at 52. Dad died at 41. So just so you can see why when I found out the platform that you wanted to do something about this generation, just to bring awareness to it. Okay, yeah. So we titled this particular segment here, and this is with more than a crown, a mission for health.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I thought about what you were trying to accomplish and why you are trying to accomplish it.
Mhm.
And I just want all of our listeners to be on board because, guys, we need our young people to be careful about the fast food every day, all day, right? We just got to make a difference. And we've been taught wrong for so long, Cassidy. So we have to be able to um, show and teach them because if they don't know, they don't know, right?
Mhm.
So if you had a word for some of the young people who may be listening,
Mhm.
looking up to you, and a lot of people are going to be looking up to you because you're going to be holding a position for a long time. I'm just speaking it in what's okay. What would you say to them about different ways that they can start now young and taking care of their health?
I would say try to cook more at home.
Mhm.
And when you do that, just pay attention to your body, pay attention to your energy. Just notice what the difference is than when you eat fast food. Because for me, I feel totally different.
Sure.
My mind is clearer.
Mm.
I feel satiated. I feel energized. So pay attention to your body and what it's telling you. You eat a whole bag of chips and then you don't feel that well. That's the feeling I'm talking about. That's just an example. Just pay more attention to yourself. And I will also say it doesn't have to be like this humongous change. Pick one thing and try that.
Mhm.
It doesn't, when it's more of a lifestyle change, it's easier to maintain. So, say if you want to pick one thing, I don't know, what would that be? Maybe sugar. Instead of getting white processed sugar, maybe you get the raw sugar. Or let's see, instead of rice, maybe you do quinoa. or even at the store. Like if you look at the chips, now they have at the stores, they have healthier options for chips. And some things just have like 3 ingredients in them. Sweet potato chips or what's the name? I think the brand is Siete.
Mhm.
So switch out one bag of chips and then congratulate yourself on that because you did that. Just try one thing and see how it makes you feel, and then keep going. Don't stop, and bring other people along with you. It always helps to have community.
Oh man, you speaking my language when you said the community now, because we're starting our newsletter. It's called Inside the Fighters Community because we do need community. Am I right?
Yes.
And you're right. I love those Seattle chips. I mean, because the less ingredients, guys, the better it is for you. When it has 20 ingredients, that's just too much stuff. Because then, you know.
Especially if you can't even read, you don't even know what it is that you're reading.
Right.
That's a good sign right there.
And I think that is totally disrespecting the body, putting stuff in it and you don't even know what it is you're putting in. I just don't think it's fair. I'm big on, I talk to my liver or kidneys and stuff all the time. You know? Again, if you're just joining us, we have the fabulous Miss Black Central Mississippi with us. I'm so excited, Chastity Carter, and she's going to make a difference in our life for a long time to come for our young people. You can't see it, but I think she's kind of old school, y'all. We need to keep her going. She has a Al Green shirt on. Who knows about Al Green at this age?
Oh my gosh. Shoot, I've been listening to Al Green.
Grandma.
All my life.
So, yeah, that's true. Okay. So, many people think healthy food is boring. How do you make healthy food fun?
Flavor.
What? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I have to say what my sister says all the time, and she's vegan. She says all the time, it's the seasoning you like. It's not the flavor of the meat that you like.
Come on, girl.
Even if you eat healthier, even if you like to eat fish or healthier meat options, but of course, I'm plant-based, but it's all about the seasonings. That's what she always says. What you're craving is that flavor. So even if you are eating vegetables or something like that, or mushrooms to replace the meat, or they even have walnut meat and all kinds of things, flavor it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, we know about something about flavor.
We know about the flavor.
In Mississippi, we know about the flavor. So yeah, season it.
That is so, you nailed it. That is so true. Tell sister right on for that, okay? Make sure you tell sister, because you can take a piece of meat, a piece of chicken, and just cook it without any seasoning. You're not going to want it.
Nah, probably not.
No, who wants just, no, you put a steak on the grill, whatever you do, however you do it, without any seasoning and eat it. And you tell me, I love steak. No, you love the seasoning.
Yeah, you're going to throw some butter, some rosemary, some garlic. You like those seasonings, those flavors.
It's all about the seasoning, girl. That is so cool. And that's what can make it fun. So young people, hear me when I say this, give food a chance, okay, to be introduced to your body, because we need the nutrients and the vitamins, the mineral. We need all of these things into our system, right?
Yes.
And we can't say, I don't like it. So what you're really saying when you don't like something, you don't like the way it was prepared the first time you tried it or the second time you tried, okay? You need to reach out to Chastity, tell her, get in touch with her grandma, and then she can fix it up so everybody will like it.
Okay. Holler at me.
Yeah, so we're so proud to have you on the show today, talking about, your crown, but your mission, and why you even wanted to use this platform or be on a platform like this. This is so incredible to have someone who is looking beyond herself, trying to make a difference for somebody else. And the reason I said it is because There's a couple of things. So one of them is my Help My Mississippi mission is to empower people to view food as medicine and to embrace more of a plant-based diet for a healthier lifestyle. I just want people, Chastity, to be healthier.
Yes.
How can we help them to be more healthier?
How can we help people to be more healthier? I would say it goes back to not making huge changes.
Mm-hmm.
Find your one thing, stick to it, and then add to that. Let's see. What are some ways that people can be healthier? I say yes, eating healthy is good, but yes, also bringing people along with you helps you to stay consistent. And I think for me, food is very much tied to community because it's about gathering and family and things like that. And I feel so much more inspired to cook when I'm cooking for people. At least that's me. So I think bring people along with you, even if they're reluctant. Make something healthy. Take it to the cookout. Don't tell them until the dish is empty and be like, y'all, guess what that was? I didn't use, whatever ingredients you cut out. Even if, that was super healthy, this or that. So,
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Chastity, because you see, some people, they have to like announce, hey, this is plant-based. No, you don't say, hey, this is chicken. You don't say, hey, this is steak. So why say, hey, this is plant-based? Just it's good tasting food.
Yeah, this is some good food.
That's all.
Yeah.
And who don't love good tasting food? We all love good tasting food.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
Even to this day, Chastity, people will come up and say to me, I'm on this healthy journey now. I'm eating this. It's nasty. You want to try it, but it's good for you. No, I don't want no nasty food. I don't care how healthy you eat it.
Yeah.
I can have it both ways. I can have healthy, good tasting food. Am I right?
Healthy and tasty. You can, for sure.
If you don't have that taste, it'll go to waste.
That was it chili you were making on your show the other day?
That's right. You joined the show the other day. I was making a stew.
Stew?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh, did you put sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes is a staple here in Mississippi and so good for you. Yes.
Man, that looks so good.
Yes, I just posted that, and speaking of that, we're gonna be talking later because you're gonna be back on the show, right?
Yes,
and we're gonna be talking about maybe doing all my followers and those who want to taste some good plant-based cheese.
Yes.
And some mac.
Oh my gosh.
All right. We may have we're gonna do a little fundraiser where you can come out and taste of that. I was doing that last night on a different platform. Man, I'm living a life. I'm living a life.
I bet. There's nothing like some good food. Some guilt-free good food. Oh, what a relief.
I know.
What a relief.
And I eat so much. I don't know if people can see my muscles. But I love good tasting food. And we're not sacrificing. That's what I try and get people to understand. Look, my health. I am sacrificing a couple of things. Like I don't take any medication.
Hey.
It's a good side effect.
That's a good side
effect. And I'm able to eat a good bit and the weight don't just come on because it's what I'm eating. That's a good side effect too. Where I understand that fiber is important to the body, and a lot of them, the meat, the dairy, the animal products that didn't have any fiber. So I always have a doctor on my show talking about that. What Chastity was talking about, we have a free cooking class every Tuesday. And wow, we got to work something out, Chastity. Do a cooking show. I have so many plans. Because I just want you, I'm so proud of you. First of all, let me just say how proud I am of you. But now I see how and why we connected it's that grandma spirit, y'all, that she has. And then come up in the day with the Al Green shirt on. I was like, this is really cool. But Chastity, again, so proud of you and what you are doing. And anything that you want people to know more about you that we hadn't talked about.
I do want to mention Miss Black Mississippi and just say that it is actually a scholarship pageant. They've been around for 39 years,
Okay.
and it is for women of African descent from the ages of 13 to 45. You can participate. I think it's a great way to to be an advocate for the causes that you care about, to practice leadership, and things like that, and a great way to get a scholarship as well.
Mhm.
So I would just say to definitely check it out. Um, and yeah, stay tuned. The website is actually www.missblackmstnusapageant.com. And you can also go to missblackusa.org. So yeah, I think
That's a good thing for all the young ladies to participate in and to know
yeah,
about that. Thank you for bringing that up because we want people to feel good about themselves, and then again, it gives you an opportunity to have a platform to share ideas and things. So yeah, that's pretty
yes,
good.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So to run for something like this and to accomplish a crown like you have. How motivating is it once you arrive? Because I know sometimes the journey can be long and tough, but how satisfying is it?
Arduous journey. No, I'm kidding. um. So what was your question again?
How satisfying is it when you arrive to, like, right now you're Miss Black Central Mississippi, and how long have you been Miss Black Central Mississippi?
Just for like a few months, I
Few
think, at
months,
this
okay.
point, maybe a month and a half.
Okay.
How does it feel? I would say for me, I'm really big on alignment.
Okay.
Um, I pray a lot, and I always ask God to allow me to show up as He would have me to, and
Mhm.
to make sure that I'm in alignment with His reason for putting me on this earth. So I'm very purpose driven, and I
Wow.
think this pageant has been part of that. It's been part of my why. It's been part of, it's in so much in alignment with what I was already doing, and it's been a driving force to motivate me to a lot of things that I've wanted to do. Um, and this year, I said that in general, I was going to, all the things that I said I wanted to do and haven't done yet, I'm just going to go for it. So, yeah, I think it's been an amazing journey, and it's, I've just gotten started. So,
Yeah.
let's see where it goes. Thank
That is so inspiring. You know,
you.
I'm almost crying. It's so inspiring to know that you are trying to make things happen and you're setting goals and now you're using your platform to share with others how they can do the same, like what you just read with Miss Black. It's so inspiring to see you do it, and then to know that your platform, you want to make sure that people are focused on themselves, their health, right? That is so cool.
Quality of life is important. Health is important.
Well, what else do you have that's, is the most valuable thing you have? And that's why we are here right here on WMPR 90.1. So proud of the station that's been here forever, giving us the opportunity to share people like Miss Black Central Mississippi. But we want a healthier state. Okay, it's not just about us. I'm fine. I'm not going to change my eating habit. You're fine. You're not going to change what you're doing, the way you're eating to hurt yourself. But we want other people to experience good health. Am I right?
Absolutely. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
So one of the things that's amazing about uh, our health is the feeling that we get. See, the body is when you're in tune with the body, you're not over processing the body, by giving it what I mean by over processing the body, you're putting stuff in it, it's gonna take a long time to break down, has no fiber, has to work harder to do it. And I know that it is uh, difficult to change what a lot of people are doing. Good morning. Welcome to My Help My Mississippi.
Well, praise ye the Lord, praise ye the Lord. I was calling in to commend the young lady. I'm enjoying the show, but I wanted her to know a little history that she is inspired me to call because I had the opportunity, which was my godmother. When you get a chance to go look at it, she was the first Miss Black Mississippi here in 1862. She was one of the first to embrace Jet magazine for Black Mississippi here in Mississippi, and she took us all the way to, like I say, nationally. She owned what they used to call New You Cosmetics. She taught different young ladies proper etiquette, and I just want to commend you to let you know you're walking in the footsteps of such a great woman that gave back to the communities and also yet let other young ladies like yourself to know that it's not about the outer beauty, it's what's inside. And thank you for this show that you're on, because if you don't know your health, baby, you won't be able to show your wealth. And I'll hang up and listen.
Come on now, I love it. Thank you for being a part of My Help My Mississippi. If you don't know your health, you won't be able to show your wealth. That's right on there.
Wow.
Is that good?
Yes.
Inspiring. So we gotta look up that. When you do look that up, let me know too, okay?
Okay.
That's so cool.
I will.
Yeah, that is but that's what this platform is allowing you to do, is to be a voice and be a present and be an encouragement. Wow, for so many young people. I don't think I've ever met anyone that was running for a pageant, in a pageant, running for a crown, and we're talking about people health. I don't think I've ever. I think this is history.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yes, I know someone now. I do, but what do you think about though? People who are watching you. Is it pressure? Because you're gonna be on television. You're gonna be everywhere. I mean, how is it pressure?
Nah, just do it anyway.
You just do it anyway. Just do it.
Yeah, of course I get nervous. I get those butterflies and things like that. But as I mentioned earlier, this year I said everything I wanted to do that I haven't done yet, I'm going to go for it. So yes, I get nervous, but I just figure it out. I do it anyway. And I think being in alignment and being purpose driven definitely helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just do it anyway.
Just do it anyway.
Just get it done.
Well, how important is it for your representation when it comes to promoting health and wellness in Black communities? Because we put that on the back burner.
I would say that when you start to look at the statistics of it all, a lot of times our health outcomes are worse than other demographics. And I think that makes me wonder why. I think a lot of that has to do with the things that we eat. Yes, that is one way that we can change that. Yeah, I think that's so important. I can be more statistic specific if you would like me to, but like for example, let's see. Oh, I know one thing. I don't think that's food related though, but I was thinking of toxins in beauty, Black beauty products and things like that, and just being aware of what parabens are and formaldehyde and things that are in your products that could be causing health problems. I would also say, well, you can look at the infant mortality rate that is really affecting us as well. Actually, it says, so the Mississippi State Department of Health the 2025 Mississippi Infant Mortality Report says that infant mortality rose to 9.7 deaths for every 1,000 births, and that's about 76% higher than the national average. So that's one thing that really drives me is why is that in our state and how can we fix it? And a lot of things come down to education,
Yes.
support from mothers, and having access to the right care at the right time. And that's not just me saying that, that's what the report said.
Yes.
That's what they found was some solutions that we could focus on. And I think some of my other things that I focus on my platform aren't just about the food we eat, but it's just overall health and well-being. But I think those are some main things that are really important that can definitely tie back to what you're eating.
Absolutely. Well said. And to be able to have a platform to continue to repeat that over and over, because repetition eventually will grab it. But we've been taught wrong for so long. We need that over and over and over again. And then, like you said, getting that community out there, bringing your friends along. Let's try this. Let's try that. That is so good. Well, I have something to try. So, Marcus, we're going to take a break here. And then we're going to come back with Who Am I, a fruit that we can, or vegetables that we're going to name. You're listening to WMPR 90.1 right here in Jackson, Mississippi, where we have the Chastity Carter, who is Miss Black Central Mississippi for a little while because she's moving on to the next level, y'all. We'll take a break and we're going to be right back with some more of this great conversation.
Future in great health today. Every day responsible self. Where the fighters we're fighting for help. The future in great health today. Every day responsible self. Where the fighters.
Well, welcome back. We're speaking with Chastity Carter, Miss Black Central Mississippi. And first of all, this part of the show is called Who Am I? This is where we name a vegetable, fruit, or grain, and you guess what it is. But first of all, I want to tell you where we're going to be. And I want to mention first off that Chastity will be at Good Eats. And we want you guys to come and support her because it's a fundraiser for her. So shout out to Good Eats. Okay, shout out to Good Eating for making this happen for her. She's going to be there between, I think, 5 and 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So please come out and meet her. She's so old school, y'all, but she's young and fun. So come out and meet her and support her. We really want you to do that. That's at 5750 I-55 South Frontage Road in Byram, Mississippi. So Chastity, we're so proud of you again, and I just want you all to pack the place out. Now we don't have our young people doing things like this in a positive way a lot. So when you do hear about them, can we support them? Can we make this happen? Okay. Well, again, I want to also mention that I will be at Center Wells Senior Primary Care on the 26th. I was there at their North Jackson location this past Tuesday. Man, the folks love the food there, Chastity. Oh my goodness, we had a ball, and they were asking me to come back. So this particular Tuesday, the 26th, I'm gonna be there doing a cooking demonstration, and it is at the Highway 18. 4890 Highway 18 West. It's the Center Wellness Senior Primary Care. So come tour the building. I'm telling you, they have some nice facilities. I've been there. And on the 30th, I believe, is it the 30th? Yes, I would be at Greater Mount Calvary MB Church at 1400 Robertson Street, Jackson, Mississippi. So I'm going to be doing a cookie demonstration there. We're out in the community. They're going to have a community 5K walk, but we're out in the community trying to bring awareness to people. Help. Chastity is everywhere. Miss Black Central Mississippi trying to bring awareness to people. Help. We got to do it. Okay. So here is something that you can do to help change your health. And I like this one step at a time, Chastity, that you were talking about. We're just making one little move.
Mhm.
It's so helpful. So, but the health benefits of this particular fruit. So we're talking about a fruit this time, guys. Okay. So I just noticed somebody in the chat put Al Green.
That's right.
But this particular fruit is rich in potassium. It helps support healthy blood pressure. Oh my goodness. You know how we need to have this particular fruit because it helps regulate high blood pressure. And so many people, we gave statistics last week, like, wow, what, one out of two people have high blood pressure. It's unreal. Oh, and so it provides natural energy. I love energy. You love energy. I can tell.
Yes.
So we love energy. It's high in fiber. This particular fruit, it may help reduce muscle cramp. That gave it away right there, guys. It helped reduce muscle cramp. It supports a healthy heart. It's good for digestion. It contains vitamin B6. Listen, it helps the brain function and energy metabolism. Okay? Wow, we need that. Did you know they did all of that? You see what I'm saying? Just one step at a time, one fruit at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It may help to improve your mood. Yeah, you got it in there, Mark. Marcus done wrote it on a piece of paper. He got it. Come on, somebody in the chat, tell me what it is now. It support recovery after exercise, naturally sweet and satisfying. Okay, and here are some clues. It grows in bunches. Okay. I'm gonna skip the second one because I'm gonna skip the third one. Well, it's just a dead giveaway. Let me just go. It wears a yellow jacket when I'm right. Monkeys are often associated with me. I am one of the most popular fruits in the world. People often slice me onto cereal or oatmeal. I'm rich in potassium. You peel me before eating me. I am commonly used in smoothies, and I'm not going to say that or give away. I start green, turn yellow, and sometimes become brown spotted. Who am I? Yes, I am banana. How about that, right? Listen, that's a powerful fruit. Just one step at a time, like you were saying earlier, Chastity. Well, again, Chastity, thanks for being a part of the show today. Thank you for what you're doing, trying to change lives in a positive way. I know I've said it before, but I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I really am. Okay, so what message do you hope young women and girls take away from your journey?
You could do anything that you put your mind to. I know that sounds a little cliche, but my background is in chemistry, but I also love beauty. So I hope you just take what I do as an example that you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. You can like science and beauty. You can like, whatever it is that you're passionate about. And if there's not a space that already exists, for the thing that you're interested in, then create it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's super important.
Yeah.
I did also want to say thank you to everybody who has been so supportive, yourself included. And you asked me earlier how I get through this. That is a part of it. Just being people who are really supportive, my family, the people who have sponsored me so far. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Mom. My grandma's the food, but my mom is definitely the music.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got me. I love music, so yeah, I got some decent taste in music, I'll say, because of her. So I just want to say thanks to everybody.
Shout out to Mom with the music. Yes, that is so cool. Yeah, so how do you balance pageantry preparation and personal wellness and just regular everyday life? Because you work, you have a job, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Work full time.
Yeah.
Yes. So how do I balance it all? I would say the practical side of that is project management is a big part of my job. So
Mhm.
looking up productivity hacks and making sure that I actually practice those, and just having to practice those for so many years in my career. So that helps. But also I stay prayed up. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I stay prayed up, and because if I'm purpose driven, if I'm aligned with my purpose,
Mhm.
then it comes from a place of love,
Yeah.
which means that the energy feels more infinite, like it feels limitless because it's coming from my heart. So that helps.
Shoot, yeah, that helps. And when I pray, it's no time to play.
Right?
Yeah, I love that. You know, see why it's so easy to fall in love and be a supportive Chastity. She is just one of a kind. And again, shout out to Mom, shout out to Grandmom. You know, it takes a village to produce what we have today. And again, we want to be able to support you, to help you, to gain the momentum that you need and to keep that momentum because so many people will benefit from who you are and go along with the ride of where you're going. And if you don't know it, y'all, uh, you gotta meet her to feel the old school in her. So you gotta meet her. You're gonna feel those vibes early.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that is good though. So if you could encourage families to make a healthier change at the dinner table, what would it be?
At the dinner table,
Mhm.
I mean, you could start with the salad. That's always easy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everybody likes salad.
Everybody likes salad.
Yes,
You can,
add stuff to it, you know?
yeah, add that to it. Most meals. Yeah. And like you were saying earlier, that banana is powerful. So add a healthier side, just one thing,
Mhm. Just
Yeah.
one thing.
something like that. If you add, I guess, to breakfast or something like that, add a piece of fruit, or like you're saying to the dinner table, maybe just add a healthier side dish. Just
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great advice. You know, just in other words, you know, I always use the word, you know, the BMI, because when we think about BMI, we think about body mass index, right?
Uh-huh.
But when I think of BMI, I think about be more intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Just be more intentional about your health.
Yeah. I like what you said the other day. What did you say? You were saying you wanted to get a certain amount of macros in your meals for the week, and that's why you include quinoa or something like
Mhm.
that. You want to get a certain amount of omegas.
Yes.
So yeah, that helps having those hacks because people don't know that. That's a great way of thinking of it.
Yeah. And we have to, and again, that's why I am here. And that's why I'm supporting Chastity. Because a lot of times we don't know
Mm-hmm.
the little things that can make the big difference.
Yes.
Because we've been taught wrong for so long.
Yes.
And people have benefited from our poor decision.
Mm-hmm.
Can we start making some better decisions so we can benefit from it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. People are selling us stuff and putting things in it to stay on the shelf longer. Because you know, when grandma baked the cake or apple pie, it didn't last for 6 months. Why should a cake stay on the shelf? And how can a cake stay on the store shelf and last that long?
Yep.
It's because the ingredients in it.
Those preservatives,
Yes.
it's not good.
The body don't know what to do with them. And we are stretching the body when we do those things. Okay. Again, your health is your wealth. What goes on your dish is your wish, but your health is your wealth, and how you feel is for real. And I like what you said. Just simply be in tune with your body. Know how your body is feeling after you eat a certain meal. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling folks last night I was at the Wood Center. Shout out to the Wood Center in Clinton, Mississippi. I was out there yesterday as well, and I was sharing with them, when you put gasoline in a car, you go.
Mm-hmm.
Why then, when we put fuel in our body, which is food, we get sleepy and don't want to move? It's because it's the wrong fuel.
Yeah.
We need to put food in our bodies that's going to help us to stay alive. And I like what you said about with the salad, simply because it's a live food. And we can't always be putting dead stuff into this live body. We need to mix it up. Bananas right here. This is a live food. Okay. It's not cooked, it's not preserved. And not that you don't have some food that's cooked and prepared, but it's good to have uncooked food, live food, and you can do that easily with the berry, with your fruits, with some vegetable salads and different things like that, right?
It gives your stomach a break. It helps, lets your body digest, break things down. It allows your stomach to kind of rest. It doesn't have to work as hard to break the food down.
Yeah.
Which is always good.
And with the vegetables, with the fruits, with the legumes, which are your beans and your peas, and with the grains, you're getting the fiber with the food. And it helps it move along, right? And I've always said fiber is to the body what Drano is to a stopped up sink. You want stuff moving along, but when you eating a lot of processed food, processed meat, there's no fiber in it. And then what you were just saying, give that body a break, because it can be damaging. Okay, so we're gonna get you to share with us how people can get in touch with you again. But if Grandma were cooking a dinner tonight, what meal would you have her make for you and I?
For me,
For you, yes.
For me, it's always gonna be collard greens, cornbread, candy yams. Like, that's my favorite setup there. I love greens, but what would be fun? I don't think that we've made some plant-based macaroni and cheese together. I think that would set it off.
Oh.
So some collard greens, some cornbread. She makes it in a cast iron skillet. Candy yams, some macaroni and cheese, and maybe so instead of like fried chicken or pork chops or baked chicken, what about like my sister makes some really good fried mushrooms, or even like what's another some kind of meat replacement might be nice. I think on that. Some kind of mushrooms prepared,
Yeah,
even if it's
mushrooms
not
are-
fried.
Yeah, mushroom, either way, mushroom is such a good substitute for meat. And it can be done in so many different ways. And there's so many different types of mushroom that people don't realize.
Yeah.
That's good. So Chastity, this has been so much fun. Tell people again how they can reach you, how they can help you, and again where you're going to be tomorrow.
Okay, so I have a fundraiser this Friday and next Friday, but I hope to see you tomorrow. You can eat anytime during their business hours, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Good Eatin'. That's 5750 I-55 South Frontage Road, Suite 1 in Byron, Mississippi, 39272. And a lot of people order online and come pick it up. And you get 10% off your first online order. I will be there greeting people from 5 to 7 p.m. on both of those Fridays, this Friday and next Friday. The way you can find me online would be thechastity.com. That's CHASSID as in David Y.com. And also I'm on Instagram at _chastity. On my website, though, at the very top, there's a button that says donation button, and that will tell you all the different ways you can either donate, sponsor, collaborate with me. Yeah.
Y'all, she's one of a kind. Let's support her. Let's help her get to her destination. She's driven. She's on purpose. She is more about others than she is about herself. This is what we want representing us. So we gotta go out and just support her in a way that we can. So I'm gonna be getting with her grandmom's. I gotta get some mac and cheese, and she can get some other stuff. We're gonna have some kind of fundraiser. We gotta do something to help this go to the next level, because this is a great opportunity. Again, Chastity, we and all of the listeners, we are so proud of you and what you're doing, and we want you to go as far as you desire, because you're helping to benefit other people. And not many young folks are there yet. So we appreciate you. There are others, and we want to recognize it. But you're here, and we're so proud of what you're doing. Hey, guys, you can always reach me at myhelpmymississippi.com, or you can shoot me an email at charles@myhelpmymississippi.com. Or you can always tune in to my cooking show. We have it every Tuesday night. We got a series going on. We got 3 more classes out of that series. It's for free. You can go again to My Help My Mississippi, sign up for the class. Just put your contact information in. They're doing some work on my website. Just put your contact information in, and then I'll make sure that we reach out to you and send you a invite. So, Chastity, you were on the Zoom class watching the cooking show live.
Yeah.
Looked good, didn't it?
It was, oh my gosh, that looks so delicious. And then you're talking about using quinoa instead of grits.
Yes. Throw a little plant-based milk in there, and then you can add some raisin in there, and it's a good breakfast. If you want to even add some walnuts at the end, just a different way to get that quinoa. People don't know what it's like, don't know how to cook it. It's good with the soup, the stew that I was making, but this is a way that you can do it. It's quick, it's easy, but man, all those amino acids is right there.
Yes, that's the part right there.
Yes.
You get your amino acids.
All of them.
At
Right
the
there.
beginning of the day, especially if you eat that for breakfast.
Oh my goodness.
That's a great way to start.
Absolutely. Well, guys, this has been fun. Again, we'll be back next week, same time. Thank you, WMPR 90.1, My Help My Mississippi, the #1 show on the radio. Give us that theme, Marcus. Now you got to bump with us, Chastity. Here we go. There it is. Miss Black Central Mississippi.